Hello guys and welcome to part 7 of Project Data Analytics. In this part we will see how to develop the project reports, how to develop dashboard, what type of analysis is required, what type of things we need in our dashboard and reports. It's a subjective thing. You can bring data as per your need because mostly data will be depending on the activity codes, whatever you have given, the project type, but the key performance indicators will be same, and we will see how to place them, how to make the dashboard, then we will be going into the analysis. So let's dive into Power BI to start developing reports. So I'm in Power BI. So first thing we want to do is to set a theme which we are going to use. You can bring your own themes, but how I will be bringing my theme, from here I use some certain theme, so I need to browse that theme. Let's say I'm here, this is my theme, I will bring that. And there are few things you can change inside the themes. Just go into customize and color whatever you need, whatever you think you need to explore this part to adjust as per your requirement. So in few areas I'm going to just change. For example, card, I need that to be, let's say 16, and top headers fine, title, these are the things, page filter pen, okay, numbers, colors are okay. These are the most two colors I will be using, and I think it's okay to see as of now. Fine. So if things are needed to be changed, we can change them in here during the report. So let's start with, I will just delete the two ones these pages we don't need. We are now going to develop the reports. So what type of reports we will be developing? It's all subjective thing, all as per your requirement. You can develop as many reports as you want, as many different analysis you want based on engineering, drawings and production. You can say material procurement, delivery and earned value management, any way you want. So what we are going to do, we are going to develop some standard dashboard, and which we will see are basically necessary in order to understand the status of project, to make decisions and to analyze the data, convert data into information. So I will name it the dashboard. Let's say this is our main dashboard, you can say. Okay, so it can be weekly, it can be monthly, because our time scale is so far weekly. Okay, so next thing what we need in dashboard, first thing we need to do is simply, let's say I will bring my slicer here first. As a slicer I can put what, now you need to remember the names of the this table as well, where to bring what data. Slicer is used for the time, so I will just bring my index here, so it is giving me this opportunity to just move my time here. So, okay, but this doesn't tell me what does that mean 122. So I need to bring another thing which is card, which are very important in our dashboard. So I will, through card I will bring the date, the latest of the date. So far now it becomes the project end. If I move this date backwards, now you see the date will be changing here. So that becomes my data date, maximum date of this date ID, and as per this ID the date is going to be changed. We can change from here the last date which is written here, so we can remove that. We don't need the category, so just remove that. And if you want to give the title to that, you can simply give a title and make it data date or status date at the point where it is being measured, or simply just go to title and make it to center. That seems okay. Font color, it's fine. These all are the subjective thing as per your need, so it seems okay. If you want to change the color, you can change the color of the background color is this right now. If you want to bring a lighter color, then definitely you need to have this text as a black color. So let's say if I bring this, the text should be black, so just ignore that, we can do that later. So this is done. What else do we need? I want to make an S curve, so simply S curve should be based on this. If you want to make a comparison side by side, I will bring this, I want to put it here, and this dashboard, it's your choice. If you want to make a dashboard for manpower separately and cost separately, you can make, because we know that we can perform earned value for two things, labor and the cost. So if you want to perform for both in the same page, we can. If you want to perform for both in the separate pages, we can. So it's your choice. So we will be looking for both in the same page. So this is going to be my S curve. For S curve I need in axis the time, I don't need this, I'm using as a hierarchy. And in values, let's say my cost value, what I need For S curve, I may be needing the percentage. I will bring that percentage here. And for cost earned value, and I might be needing the percentage of planned value cost. So let's bring that as well here. Okay, so in case you need the actual cost, you can bring the actual cost percentage as well from here, actual cost. So it's all your choice if you have actual cost available. So these are the things you can do. So if I just change this, see all the S curves are developed here. So now you need to give the coloring to them. How you can give the colors? For that, data colors, my earned value is dark green, planned value is light green, so actual cost should have a separate color. For that, we can, let's say, bring another color, orange color, to make it little different. So this is now becoming my actual cost. We want to give the names. So how to give the name? Let's say title. If you want to give title, this title doesn't suit, so we will give that planned value, earned value, cost, actual cost. These are the things you can bring as a title, or you know that if you want PV, planned value, cost, because there are two type of things, earned value, cost, and you can say actual cost or actual value cost. It's all up to you, but I usually use actual cost because actual cost, we know that what does that mean. If there was labor, I will put labor there. Secondly, we need them in the center. Okay, so it is telling me that what is this, and also we can put these values, we can show the legends in the center as well. So let's see the legends. If you want to bring them in the top center, the top center. Okay, they are not able to come, I think, because we need to increase the size, I guess. There is something, that's why they are not coming. Maybe let's say if I go here and if I make them here, or if I make them right side, they are not going to change. Okay, okay, they are even not able to be replaced. We will see them during the development of report, what are the things there, because sometimes these things happen. Okay, so title is there, we have our title. These are the values. If you want to change these values because they are not looking good, so what you can do, you can put the earned value, cumulative, or whatever feels good to you. Means it's your choice. The point is that you can change from here. Means this is the way where you can change earned value, percent, cumulative. Similarly, I can bring here planned value, percent, and I can bring here the actual cost percent, actual cost percent. If you don't need to bring cumulative, you can ignore. See, now the values are coming there. So that was our S curve. So we can bring here the other values as well. It's all your choice. So other values, what could be? Let's say I want to bring my actual cost here, so my actual cost will be coming here. If I want to bring my earned cost, for the cost earned value, so this is my earned value, it is coming here. And now maybe I need the planned value as well. So it's all your you can say thinking, what you want to actually get out of these things. So you can, so now the analysis becomes more, you can say, little complicated if you are bringing all the things. So but it all is your choice that how you can do that. Or maybe there are some other ways where you can we will see in the dashboard development that how we can bring more options here to see them, how to use the actual cost, plan value, and earned value. So far this is the situation how you can actually use them. So now I will go back and see the colors. If I want to change the colors, data colors, these are the cumulative value. In cumulative value, this color, let's say if earned value is not this, earned value I want a darker color, planned value I want a lighter color, actual cost this. Now actual cost distribution is my orange color, so make it orange color. Earned value is my darker color, and planned value is my lighter color. So that's how these things are going on. So at least we can compare. If you want to further drill down, they will be further drill down into the values here. From here you see now it is in the weekly form how things are going on. So all your choice how you actually bring them here. Okay, so that was for cost. So if I just simply make it little bit there, sorry, this one, yes, so this becomes my cost base. Okay, this dashboard. Or if you feel that you need to make all the dashboards separately, this is also your choice to make things more you can say user friendly, because there are two type of dashboards. Less is more. If you are bringing less information, it will be more impactful for you, more understandable. And sometimes there are things that more is not enough. You need to bring more and more information and to understand the data, to analyze the data. So it's all your thing, because data is set now. It's only about placement of data in different visuals and reports. So far this is done. So if I go and make, for example, the same dashboard or same S-curve for the labor, so we can make for labor as well. Let's say I will make labor here down. So all I need to do simply, first of all, remove the values and bring the labor values. Where are the labor values? Plant value labor. I need this one in the line because it's a cumulative value. Okay, so I can simply call it plant value labor person cumulative. Okay, similarly, let's bring the earned value labor. This is earned value labor person cumulative. Bring it here. Earned value labor person cumulative, and the actual value labor. Actual cost, because this is not a value, actual cost labor person cumulative. All of them are here. So now what we can do, we can bring our other values. Actual cost labor I brought, yes, actual cost labor, no, actually I brought some other value. I guess I need to bring the, yes, I brought this actual cost. No, I need actual labor distribution, which is here. So it is written here actual labor, so let's say it as actual labor as well. So I will say actual labor person cumulative. Okay, and we can bring this value here now, and we can bring the other values. Plant value labor, we can bring that here, and we can bring the earned value labor, which is earned value labor, this one. Okay, or if you see that this is too much to have in one dashboard, so there is one more option you can do. For example, you can make analysis of plant versus earned as a separate thing, and earned versus actual as a separate thing. So let's say I want to compare now the CPI related thing. So you can compare that, one dashboard giving you SPI related information, the other dashboard giving you CPI related information. So let's say what could be the other option? Actual versus plant is not an option. We cannot compare these two. We can compare actual and earned. So let's say remove the plant. Let's say remove the plant from here. So now this is actual versus the earned. This can be plant versus earned. So I can remove actual from here. In fact, I should make a copy before doing that, so that we can at least bring it back easily. I will just copy that and paste the same dashboard. So what I can do here, I can remove that actual from here and actual from here. So this is a conventional which people usually do as well, plant versus earned. So but for that, this is plant versus earned labor, this is actual versus earned labor. So similarly, labor to labor comparison, then cost to cost comparison, then there are so many other things you can compare all together. So it's these are the possibilities I'm showing you how you can do that. And but we will be following some certain things which are like we need to cover all the things, so I will be making them in one place for you to understand. So that is my, sorry, I think I deleted the other one. Yeah, I need to keep this one. I will delete this one. Yes. So one thing more, if I select this, okay, colors I need to change now. How I can change the color? I will go same place, I will just make the coloring as per my requirement. So I'm just making things here. So in fact there are few things which I will be doing offline because they may take some time, so I don't want them to be in the video, it will just consume your time as well. So just giving you little idea as much as I can, but the remaining things I can do. For example, this coloring, I know that this color should be, plant value should be light one, earned value should be the dark one, actual cost should be yellow, or this orange, plant value light, and value this. So this seems okay. So coloring is also your choice to do. If you want to bring the values here, you can just call the data, which is data label. Here above you will see, yeah, if you open that, so data will come. So it's all your choice, you want to bring it or not. This is, so what else do we need here? We can bring here, because we want to have some decision making, so we need to see what type of data we can bring here. So first of all, now I am going to bring change, let's say first I want to change the color for this. So the title I don't need, slicer color is this, numeric input, font color is this, background color, if you bring that color, okay. And I also want to change the background, because this is very important, okay. And I want the numerics to be white, this, and slicer I want it to be, okay, it's fine. Title is your, you can say week number or month number. So far it's week number if you want to bring title, but so far title is not here. Okay, so slicer color is, yeah, white. It's much better now, and we can just put it as much as we can because we need the space to utilize. Okay, then what we need, we can just save it. So far what the progress we have done, and I will just copy that now here, and I need to bring the other activity codes now. And activity codes we will always bring from fact table because they are available here. So what type of activity code? Let's say you want to monitor it through area. So now you have area here. So what in area, for example zone, actually it should be zone, the area is written here, it should be zone. You can bring the drop down list in order to utilize the space. Okay, so now you see in this form you can see. Now I want to change this part as well. So item font color is white, background color is dark green. So let's see how it looks. Now it looks fine, and there are few more things. Outline we can do in, let's say, bottom only. If we do, okay, seems better. And the background color of this is okay, seems okay, because these are the things you will be using, you need to make in order to make dashboard look good. So it's your choice whatever you are doing. So this is not a week number, we need to change the title for that. It's my activity code. So what title I'm going to give it, it's your choice. Actually the title should be my area or zone. Actually it is zone, let's say, because zone is appearing there. So the color of this is this, and the background color is this, which is already I think done there. Okay, title, fine, title is that. So what I can do, simply just remove the title and check the item. Yeah, week number is there, title text. So here we need to put the zone, and in the middle it is not in the middle, fine, no issue. So far background color is dark green, which was already there. So these are the things which you can make. So zone is there. So what is there anything else we need? Or let's say if I see, okay, what if I do it like this, and if I try to use another activity code above. So these are the things you need to understand to utilize the space. It is done as well. So what we can bring more here, we need to think. In dashboard preparation, we can bring our schedule variance, we can bring our CPI, we can bring all these things, whatever is there. And this area, how much space will be utilized, it's all a subjective thing, because it depends the scale of your project, how many things, how much data dates are there. So it will be depending on that as well. And now it is like that. So in case you want to see it, you can just bring that to this level to understand. So here now we will see what else do we want to put in our dashboard, because there are so many possibilities to create. We are creating dashboard for analysis purpose. You can create for presentation and everything, whatever you want as per your page size. You can change the page size as well from going here and going into the page size. So it is by right now this, so you can change to custom or whatever height and width you want. So at least you can set for A3 size or whatever you want. So I will suggest here one thing, to not put these, because it is looking a lot of compact things. So I will just put here the S curve. So I'm going to remove these things from here. Similarly, I'm going to remove these things from here. Okay, or you want to put S curve separately in other way, so you can put that as well. So let's start with the other things. What we want, we need to put some values here to show that what is the budget, what is planned value, what is earned value so far. So for that, I'm going to bring my card here. This is the card I'm going to use. Oh sorry, I need to make it back first. Control Z, yeah, unselect this. Now I will use card, and the size and width of everything of card, I'm going to place card here to be like this. Okay, because we need to adjust these things. Once it is done, then it's all about this formatting. You can do formatting here and there. So what I will do now, I want to put here as a budget. So budget of what? Above things are cost, below things are labor. So let's put the cost. Budgeted cost, we know that it is infactable and in the form of budgeted total cost. So just bring that here. Okay, it's a new measure which we don't want. We need to select the measure. Sometimes it happens, you select the measure here. This is card. Now I will put the budgeted total cost in field, so the value is here. But we don't need this one. I want a little lighter theme, so I already have a few there. So I will just take from there. Let's say this one. These are some random values to check, so we can ignore that. We will be developing them later. So you can in fact put so many sheets, and whatever you need, whenever you want, you just copy paste and bring that here. So what I did, I just copy pasted the theme here. Okay, so this is a lighter theme, seems little better. And one thing more, you need to change the name. Whatever name you want, you can go inside this part and you can put the title, you put the category, label, whatever you want. You can bring the data as per your need. So I'm going to use this theme here. So in that, I don't need this word total, because I want to utilize the space instead of that. So now the budgeted cost will be coming here. Okay, it didn't change because I didn't properly do. Yeah, now it should change. Here it will be changed, budgeted cost. So I can utilize this space, I can reduce that, because this is the maximum capacity going to be. Okay, I can make it 2-digit 387. If you want to make it 2-digit, there is an option for that as well. You can directly do from this budgeted total cost, and you can put it 2 decimal places. So it will be whatever the exact figure, it should bring it here. So these things you can do later. Okay, what else do we need? We can simply bring other values. So I will just paste few values here, so that all the values we can bring later. This. So now we are adjusting here. We need here. it also depends very much on the screen size you are using, because my screen size is 15.6-inch laptop, so your screen size can be bigger if you are using on desktop, so much better results are available on that. You can see the space in very good and efficient manner. So I want budgeted cost, then I want the planned cost. So for that I will bring my planned cost. We know that where is the planned cost in planned value cost distribution, and this is the value. If I bring here, so it is now coming. So what I can write here, I can write simply here planned cost. So the same value will be transferred here. Planned cost is here. The next thing I need is earned cost. So let's go above, and you can write here, for example, earned value cost. So you know that it can filter for you easily. This is one way of doing that. Or you need to write, yeah, specifically you need to write. Sometimes it is slow because data is huge. So this is one of the way, or you can just go into that folder where you know the data is kept. So this is my earned value, or you can write it earned cost, so that we know earned value labor, earned value cost. Here I want the actual cost. Now you will see there are so many parameters, and we actually need to understand which parameters to use, where to use. I cannot bring all the parameters in one sheet for labor, for cost, and for so many percentages. Now each of them should have a percentage as well, so it's a challenging thing. So actual cost distribution, so I will name that the actual cost. What else can we bring here? We should think that what are the options to bring here, because we need to decide, is it going to be only planned versus earned kind of thing, or we also need to bring SPI, CPI, EAC, VAC. So let's say I am going to bring here my variances now. What kind of variance I need to bring? I need to bring the schedule variance and cost variance. So I know that cost wise variances are present in earned cost. So earned cost is this, the cost variance is this, and schedule variance is this. So it will be here, and this is my cost variance, it will be here. Okay, this is done. Same thing should be done for labor, so I will copy them and I will paste them down. They will be coming in this part. Fine. So from there we need to change the data for them. So let's say budgeted cost will be replaced by budgeted labor unit, and that is present in fact table. Budgeted labor, so unit I can remove. Still it is showing that, so you can just make little bit more budget labor. Okay, so you need to just adjust the space. Planned cost I need to remove that, and planned value I need to bring planned value labor. So labor means this value, I can call it planned labor, planned hours, planned whatever you feel. Similarly earned labor, and actual. So actual labor will come here, and it is coming from here. Actual labor. Schedule variance. So schedule variance, now we know that above one are for cost, these one will be for labor, and they are located in earned value labor. So the schedule variance of labor is here, and schedule variance of cost is this one. that is showing me. So before going into further this dashboard, I would like to bring here some of the time related things, so that at least I know whatever the situation is happening, at what time it is happening. So I will go for that as well. Just bring that little down. Yeah, so for time, what we need, we have created the time elapsed and time remaining, all the functions. I will just show where they are. I said that they will be located in the date time area, date time filter, this date time table. All these values are here. So what we need, we can create, let's say this bar. So this chart will be having, let's say what we want time elapsed percent and time remain percent. These two are the percent. If you want title, you can change as per the need, whatever you want. Legends, I don't need legends, or let's say I need legends. And in category, data labels, instead of category I want data value, so percentage is coming. And I don't need that title now because my legends are telling me what is this. So I can close this. This is, and I can make it like this little bit, and this, and my legends should be in the center, or what? Yeah, top center. Fine. So here we can bring other things. For example, I also want to see one thing more. We can open the highlight the border, so that we know the space of exactly what is going on. This is now showing me the space. So furthermore, I need to make a bar chart for my time elapsed. Let's say this. Here what I can bring my project duration, the baseline duration, this, and I want to bring my time elapsed and time remain. Here we have percentage, here we have like this. So we don't need this title, so you can switch off the title. It is done. It's showing like that. So this is very minor, so we need to increase the width. So how we can increase? For that, you can go into access and increase the width by this to check. Yeah, now it seems little better. We can see if we can increase more. More is not happening. If we do this, nothing. You need to just check randomly. No, whatever is suiting best to you. Okay, this seems best. So we need data label, so we can just bring the data labeling here as well. So now it shows like this: project duration, time elapsed, time remaining. It is, if I change the time, these values will be changing accordingly. See, project duration is not changing because it's constant. S curve is changing, these values are changing, and if I change this BOQIs or anything, the other all the values will be changing as well. So let's say I have taken it until this point, and that's our need now. Okay, if you want to make the color same, what you can do, see the first, second and third in our theme, you need to select these things as per your need. If you go into theme, customize, the first, second and third color are these. So that means 1, 2 and 3. Actual cost will be this color, plan value will be this color, and this earn value will be the first color. So you need to bring all these color as per your need, whatever you want. So that's why if maybe the plan value here is a light green and here plan value is a dark green. Why? Because if I click here, the plan value is at top. So just bring earn value at top, so that earn value will have another color, plan value will have same color just like the above. So it's your choice, whatever you want to do. Okay, so here I will select the border as well to show the area, means the part where it is going until. Okay, it makes sense. And if I go back to this part, this is fine. Okay, this is fine. So what else can we bring? We can bring the dates. So let's say I will just copy that. I also want to see the dates in my dashboard. how we can see the date. For dates, we know that we want baseline date, start date, finish date, so these dates are available here. So just close that baseline start date, okay, and just copy paste the baseline finish date. Okay, so it is asking here earliest, we don't need that all. What we want, simply baseline start. Okay, this is simple what we want here to be appearing. So you can use the space now, or let's say this margin is enough. Similarly here, and okay, earliest for the start date, it should be earliest, okay, because we know that this is the log date, it cannot be changed. But the latest date in the finish, we should have a latest date, because if you are changing the filter, so the cluster D finish date may be something else. It start earliest date will be the start date, which can be 5, 6, 10 months ago, but the latest date means the finish date. So that's why for the finish date, always choose the latest. So I will choose here latest, but I don't want here to be shown, so I will do baseline finish. Sorry, I will do here now baseline finish. That makes sense. So we want to compare the baseline dates with the forecast date. So I will copy them and I want them to be here, and here I need to bring the, we can bring the actual start, actual finish as well, but I will prefer here is the start, because anything which has started actually, so it will be the same date, and if something is not started, so at least it will give me the forecast date. So earliest of the start, I can make it simple start. And you know, if something is like that, so what you need to do, simply just click on that date, go to the format here and do whatever you want. To me, this is the easiest way, dash dash date dash month dash year. So and press enter. This is the easiest way of doing so, and I like the same formatting. It's easily readable, so you can utilize this space. What else here? The same, I want here to be the finish date, which is a forecast finish date, this one. This is already, so I want only this part to be shown. That's it. So there is little space available. If we want to utilize that, we can bring something else here. You can bring some, let's say, total float here, or you can bring project duration. Project duration is already here, so I think it's enough to see. But if you want to bring in a big way, means a large value, so you can bring that as well. So I will make this, I will just make sure the space is fine. So I will do one thing, go in here, actual size, and yeah, I want it to be here. I want this to be above. So these adjustments you can do as per your need. So now fit to page. Okay, so we have started. So let's say if I change the zone to 2, these baselines are changing as well, and these dates are changing as well. So now it is showing the start date was this for this part, means zone 2, and the finish date is this, forecast finish date. So it is showing schedule variance is this, cost variance is 3 million. So everything, if I select this part, it will show the part area for that as well. Now you see the data is changed for this part. This is the start date of zone 3, baseline finish, actual start, and actual finish. Similarly, if you check some other this is not BOQ, heading is BOQ, but they are showing the cluster. So let's say cluster D. So this is the situation of cluster D. And one thing more, we will go in detail when we are analyzing the report, that what is this. Actually this is a correct value, this is fine. That shows that cluster C didn't do any work in this part. In these 3 months, nothing happened in cluster D. That's why it is broken here. and then it is going until this part. Why it is happening? Because we know that we put the formula for cumulatives. Let me bring the, yeah, this is the cumulative, this part, variable says last date. What is the criteria for last date? Where the earned value, is it labor or cost, is greater than 0. So then bring the last date. If it is not greater than 0, then put the blank. It is putting the blank. So that's why in this part earned value is not greater than 0. Nothing happened in this part, in these months, in this area, whatever the filter is used. What is the filter used so far? Cluster C. So that's why it says nothing happened in this, so it put blank against that. So you don't need to worry about is it wrong or right. It is absolutely right. So but the DAX is showing the results which we have asked. Now it will show smooth line because something is happened here, all the filters are selected. So far this is the situation. So in case we want to bring the delay, so there are two options. You can bring delay from total float as well, but it will not be a dynamic delay for time point of view. If you change the time, data is changing, but total float will not be changed because total float is changing after CPM logic. Forward pass, reverse pass, then early late dates come into play, and then the total float changes. But here we are not doing, this is not the CPM engine, this is a simple analysis we are doing, data visualization. So we are using the data to visualize them. So whatever the value is coming, it is coming from the source, and source is P6. So that's why we cannot bring total float to change once a date is changed, but we can bring the total float to change if these values are changing. So this also happens in P6. So once you change this, the values are changing. So you can create, you can bring the total float here as well if you want, or if you need some project duration, you can put that as well. We will see in later part what we need to do. Further, what we can do, we can bring the other values. Let's say I also want the percentages of plan versus actual versus cost. All these things, they should be here as well. So let's try to bring them. So percentages are useful when you are using this part, this chart, let's say, or maybe if I want to use a speedometer to calculate my SPI and CPI, although we can put SPI and CPI here, there is a lot of space, we can utilize that. And here we can put the name of the project name, or you can say dashboard name, whatever you want, or logo. It's all subjective. So if I put here, let's see, if I put here the percentages, what percentage I can put? Earned value, let's say labor percent. Okay, and so it should be compared with plant value labor. This is the plant value labor, it is compared. And if you want to put the third one, which is actual labor, you can put that as well. This is, all these three are coming. So same can be done for the other one. So I will just turn off the title, I don't need, the legend should be top center. And what else? Data label should be on, and in the form of what? Okay, fine. Overflow, okay, fine, no, nothing. So this green one is earned value. So earned value labor unit should be in the percent, which is not. So I will convert that into percent. Two decimal places. This is, and this actual labor is also not in the form of percent. And 2 digits. We can do one thing more, we can just go into the axis. This time we need to go into the x-axis and change this. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it is changing. And if we break them, what will happen? Yes, you can select that. Okay, so you can check what to do with all this padding and everything, whatever is available here. So it's your choice. For data zoom in function, yes, okay, it's your choice. If you want to bring that zoom in function as well, you can bring, or you can switch off. So this seems good. If I just take that back, reasonable, yes. Same we can bring for the cost. Just bring here for the cost. Yes, for cost simply changing the values, or you can bring for cost the horizontal one, it's your choice. For cost I need to go into the, first of all, let's say actual cost. For percentage I will bring that into the value, and it should be the percentage. You can follow this step hand to hand as well if you are watching this, so it will be good to develop an understanding how to utilize the space and everything, because data handling is like art in the project. You need to know what type of information you need in front of you. That's what companies are doing to design the information. So now you can design your own dashboard, what type of information you need. It's kind of software within software. You have a lot of flexibility to play with the data. So we have done this actual. I am going to bring my earned value labor percentage here as well now. This is, and the plan value percentage here as well now. These values are also here, same thing. So plan value is percentage, fine. And what about earned value is also percentage, and it is also okay. So the data labeling is fine as well because we copied it from here. So far so good. So it seems little fine to me. Or if you need to change this into something else, maybe we have another option. If we could do, let's say if we can bring the SPI and CPI in this area, if I could, I will just try, because it's all your choice. Sorry, not the background color, I want the border, I want the borders to be shown. So here what else can we, let's say if I want to bring the speedometer, so speedometer can come for both. Let's say if I just bring that down, we will see speedometer should be used between the plan value and earned value, how much we are far or ahead to each other, because it's showing you the target values. So for that, what we need here at data field, minimum value, maximum value, target. Maximum is our budget. So what is my budget in fact table? For cost, my budget is budgeted total cost, so put it in the maximum value, okay. And for my target value, your target is always your planned value, because we want to reach that. This is our decided value that we will try to work according to this value in order to finish the project. So this is my planned value, is my target value, okay. And my earned value is the value which is going to be compared. So earned value, fine. So now, sorry, I put something else here. I think I put earned value labor. Yeah, that's why it is not showing correct answer. I need to bring earned value cost. So for that, just go into earned value cost distribution, this, and bring the earned value into this part. So now it is fine. So we will do little bit of data handling. So title, we don't need that, okay, seems good. And what else we need to see the data coloring, target value, we will bring that to always, let's say red. Yes, this is showing me the target is this, I'm ahead or behind of the target. Fill color is this, okay, and that's it. This is showing me that what is my earned and planned value going on. So I can use this visual as well here, or if I just, let's say, put that here, bring that little down and bring that up. Is it worth doing? I think we need some values here as well. So let's say I will put that here, and that's enough for me. And if I change the value, so it is telling me that I am ahead or behind of the target value. It will be moving from here. You see, now it is moving, it is changing the data and telling where I stand right now. This is my target value. Okay, so the same thing we will be doing for the cost, because this is labor, so it will come here and I will copy that, or you can do that between the earned and actual. Actually you shouldn't be doing with that, because it's good to have only with the plant, because actual value is having something else. It is telling you that you have overspent or you have not overspent. So you can put that as well. I never put earned value or actual value in the speedometer, so I always prefer plant value. So now we'll bring the plant value, budget labor and earned labor. So earned value labor is this, and the value is coming in here. Okay, yeah, and the plant labor is coming to the target. Yes, and the budgeted labor from fact table, this is my budget labor into the maximum value. Yes, yep, maximum value. So for budgeted labor we can make it 2 decimal as well. So that's it. You can put here the title if you want that, the labor and the cost. Let's see if I want to put the title, how the space will be utilized. It's not good, so let's bring it to labor. Okay, labor, and the center it doesn't seem good, so I will switch off the title and rather I will open the legends. If we have legends, we do not have. Okay, so is there anything to bring? Data color is there, because if I bring the title it will be very small. It doesn't look good then. Or let's say bring the title and no issue with that. Bring the title, put it in the center, increase it. Okay, so this is a suitable position for that. If you want, we can make this thing as well. Similar, and now I need to change the title for that into cost, and rest of the things are same. So here you can utilize this space as well if you want to put anything, but in our case just forget that. Or perhaps if we just use this and this here, in that way, labor and cost, and if we utilize no, it doesn't feel good. I think just go back to the same position. Okay, this is my cost. This is my labor. If we use until this point, it is looking good. If we use this small, yeah, this can give us little bit space. Okay, I think now it is fine. I sometimes go into so much detail to make this. So far we have spent a lot of time to do that, so you can definitely adjust as per your setting. I just wanted to show you how things happen here, how you need to adjust your data and your dashboard, whatever is your requirement. So what we have a speedometer, which is telling me the earned value, budget and the planned value as a target for labor and the cost. We are having the percentages here. We can see the actual labor percentage, planned value labor percentage, and the earned value labor percentage. If you want to see that in large, we can just click on that, so the large values are appearing here, so that we can understand. Similarly, these are my earned value, planned value, not labor. So I will just change the names here. So the names here are, it is showing me that, okay, I just need to confirm. Okay, I need to confirm this, that this is showing the earned value labor, planned value labor, actual labor, and this is also showing the labor. Okay, this cost is fine, the labors are not, so I need to bring the cost here because this is the cost one. So the cost of earned value percentage is this, okay, and the cost of planned value percentage is this. That's it. So it is here. Here we have labor and here we have plant, so we can check that as well. What else can we bring here? We have a lot of information available still to bring, so I will be going into the SPI and CPI so that we can just finish that dashboard quickly. And also if we need the predictive KPIs, so we also need to bring that predictive KPIs. So let's say this is schedule variance, so I will name that. We need to see if the variance, schedule variance term can fit here. It is not right now, so that it's your choice what you do. Let's say if I do this, and here we will put the cost variance. Okay, it didn't. I think it's better to put here schedule variance and labor, schedule variance, labor. So we know that the terminology, sorry, I think we need to just click here only, schedule variance, labor, it will be here. So you can adjust the space as well, so whatever you need. This will become my cost variance, labor, okay. And now I need to bring the percentages we have here as well, planned value, earned value, and if you want to bring, you can bring here, so that, but now I will be bringing here other values, let's say CPI, SPI. So copy that, paste it here, copy and paste it here, and paste it here. I think only one will come here, or let's say if two can come. we will see. Okay, so after cost variance, what we need, we will bring here the SPI of what these are the labor ones. So SPI of labor will be in the earned value labor part. This is the earned value cost and this is earned value labor. So I will go into this and bring the SPI of labor, which is this, and it should be 2 decimal places. Now I will put here the CPI labor, 2 decimal places. So here we will bring the estimate to complete labor. Here we will